Good morning, Bitcoin people. This is Mario again doing another Bitcoin episode here. Today is 4th of July, which is our United States Independence Day. And I have some family from the Philippines here, and we're going to be celebrating 4th of July later on. We'll probably do some barbecue and do a little bit of fireworks. But anyway, I want to talk about, you know, 4th of July basically means independence for the United States from England. And I want to talk about how Bitcoin helps us to become independent in as a person, basically. So this is going to be our Bitcoin Independence Day, hopefully. As you know, Bitcoin is the world's first decentralized digital currency. And it has so many potentials to enhance personal independence in various ways. By leveraging its unique properties, Bitcoin empowers individuals like us to take control of our financial future. We can transcend a traditional banking system and enjoy greater autonomy. Here's how to foster independence. Once we use Bitcoin, we're going to have control over our finance. That means usually right now, the banking system controls our finance. We deposit our money in the bank, and they control our money. They use our money to make more money, basically, by lending our money to other people and make the profit to our money. And in return, they give us a little bit of interest for depositing our money with them. So they basically control our money. And sometimes if they don't want to give back their money, they can do that. So many things can happen. The bank can go bankrupt, or there's fraud within the bank, and so many things can happen, basically. And they control our money, which is kind of weird. But Bitcoin, we control our own money. There's no bank that controls the money. It's us. So they cannot freeze our account, or they cannot restrict access to our funds. And the Bitcoin users can manage their funds directly to their wallets without needing permission from any authority. So that's really important right there. Decentralization. On a decentralized network, basically decentralization means there's no central banks that controls our money. Again, there's no intermediate third party that controls. It's decentralized, basically, so we control everything. So no single entity can control or manipulate the currency, providing users with a sense of financial independence, basically. So on a decentralized, there won't be any, like in the US, the banking system, the central bank. If they want to print some more money, they can. And they do print money all the time. And the reason why they print money is the government doesn't want to go bankrupt. And the government needs the fund. And whenever they're losing money, or they're in a position where their expenses is higher than their income, then they need money to continue operating, basically, to pay all the employees that they have, and the social services, the military, the police, and etc., etc., etc. So how did they do it? Is they print more money. And once money printers go on, inflation comes in, and the value of our money gets smaller and smaller, and everything gets more expensive. So that's basically how everything works right now. It's been like that for years now. And I think the only way it's going to change if we have Bitcoin in control, because it's decentralized and the government doesn't have any control on what we do with our money. So they cannot make more Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pegged at 21 million, and that's it. And they cannot say, oh, we're going to make some more Bitcoin because we ran out of money. No way. So because of that, Bitcoin will just keep going up in value. So it becomes a store of value. And another thing is that transactions, with Bitcoin, we can do borderless transactions for a lot cheaper. So it'll be easier to send money to families like in the Philippines, where our biggest export basically is labor, and Filipino labor is all over the world right now. And everybody has to send money to their families, to their loved ones, in order to support them. So how do they do that? By sending it through a third party again, like banks and money exchange, where they send money through. In the Philippines, there's so many different companies that does that. So, and it costs money, they charge money to do that. But if we have from Bitcoin to Bitcoin, it's so cheap and it's faster, and you're not afraid. There's no third party that's doing it for you. So again, it promotes economic independence. So when we send money or receive money from abroad, it helps everybody, especially Filipinos. And because Bitcoin has a fixed supply, it's capped at 21 million coins, which I told you, it becomes a deflationary asset. That means it doesn't go up. The Bitcoin doesn't lead to inflation. So unlike fiat currencies like pesos or the dollar that can be printed in unlimited amounts by governments leading to inflation, Bitcoin fixed supply protects against devaluation, preserving purchasing power over time. And it also becomes a store of value, as I said, because it goes up in value. So it's basically like similar gold. They basically say Bitcoin is kind of like gold, but actually it's better than gold. Because in gold, they could still go out there and look for some more gold, which will make gold cheaper. The only the only way it makes it gold as a standard right now is because even though there's still gold out there, they can still mine gold anytime they want to. It's a little bit expensive to mine gold. You have to have a gold mine, and you have to go out there and hire people to mine gold, and it's very expensive. So the only time so it kind of put a little cap too, because it's not that easy. But Bitcoin is even better, because they just basically say it's only 21 million, and that's it. And gold, there's still unlimited supplies of gold out there. And not only that, the universe, I don't know how much gold there is in the universe, like in the moon, in the other planets and stuff like that. So independence is a personal thing right now. So it's a little bit different independent we're talking about. When the U.S. got their independence from England, we got rid of monarchy, no more kings, and we have more democratic system here. But if we have independent as a person, we'll have more freedom basically, and Bitcoin can deliver that. So that's our lesson for today. So hopefully everybody will have a happy Independence Day here in the US and the Philippines. We had it last June 12. So when you think about independence, think of it something different though. From now on, think it is a personal independence for everybody, where we have more independent in terms of our monetary system, and we can use Bitcoin for that. Thank you, and happy 4th of July for everybody. Bye.